What does the Knicks championship have to do with this song, Mayonnaise by the Smashing Pumpkins? To me, it's that a band, much like team sports, is about the whole team. And especially in this record, the legend goes that Billy basically recorded and wrote everything but the drums himself. So I think it's a great time to talk about James and Darcy and their contribution to the band. Billy, being a huge sports fan, I think he would consider himself the Michael Jordan of the band. And Jimmy Chamberlain, obviously Scottie Pippen. But I think James is their Dennis Rodman. He wrote the beautiful chord progression that we see on Mayonnaise that everyone loved. He also wrote the chord progression for Soma, and he actually has some pretty decent songs if you look through the Pumpkins' back catalog. And for Darcy, I'm going with Steve Kerr. I think, irrespective of if Billy wrote over her bass lines or not, I think Billy himself says that she is kind of the arbiter of taste. She basically polices the band for being too corny, and she does rein in Corgan's excesses, which, if you understand their later career, are pretty bad. Not to mention that before the album, she was the one who instructed Billy to, quote, sing like a little boy, which is, I think, the best vocal performance of their entire careers on this album. But beyond that, I think there's just, with a band, with sports, even bench players, even starters, everyone works together. The team has a certain energy, and I think that can't be replicated. And in the Pumpkins' case, it's very obvious, considering their later lineups and their more incomplete lineups. They've never returned to their former glory, because I think something essential is missing. Everybody plays a role. And being the huge sports fan that Billy is, through his words, he actually orchestrated practices and organized them like kind of a battle of the bands, where they would literally all sit in a circle and try to out-riff each other. And when James and Darcy found this appropriately annoying, Billy got pissed. But every team needs a Billy Corgan Brunson, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. And everyone needs a Dennis Rodman or Scottie Pippen. They all play a part. And to briefly touch on the song, it's amazing. It has achieved the kind of cultural significance and the reputation that I think it always deserved. It blows my mind that Rocket was chosen as the last single on Siamese Dream over Mayonnaise, considering just how excellent it is. The guitar feedback in the chorus, the entire progression, and I think the quote that sums it up best for this type of song is that it's hardcore, distorted guitars that you can slow dance to. I wouldn't be surprised if this is many people's wedding song. Is this your favorite Pumpkin song? Let me know in the comments.